Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are.
KK Crochet.
And today is something we don't normally do. It's kind of a mismatch of what we've been working on. We usually pull out one project and kind of show it and go from there and kind of stick to a theme like hats or whatever. But today we have some things that we need to send off, so I need to get these in the mail. And then I have some other things to show, so we're just going to show it all. So if you watch Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, you know that she did a couple of collaborations with viewers. So the first thing she did is she sent off yarn to make baby blankets, and I chose not to do that one because y'all know I'm blanket smothered.
At the moment.
I'm blanket smothered at the moment. And so I knew I didn't have time or energy to make a baby blanket, but I wanted to help when she said she needed help with loveys. Now, a lovey is a blanket that goes over top of stuffed animal that's already been created that you buy in the store, or you could make your own stuffed animal and then add the lovey. And the lovey pattern is by Z at Zelda NRJ3, and I'll link that below. And so for the month of October, Rose was accepting, or is accepting, depending on when you see this, it should be October still, loveys, 2 per person. So Kristen decided that she would make, I went to the store and was looking for something to make a lovey with, and I'll be honest, I was in Walgreens. Pickings were slim. Like, they don't have stuffed animals pretty much. They had some that are called like the wormies, I think, that have like the beads in the bottom. Something similar to that, and I thought, well, that's kind of heavy. And so the other thing they had was Beanie Boos, and so I bought this Beanie Boo because I thought it would be neat for a little boy to have a Beanie Boo or a lovey, and I didn't know how many of those had been sent, so I chose one for a boy. And Kristen made the blanket part, and that really is purple. It's looks purple. It looks blue, but it is a deep purple. I don't know how to make it like, I don't know what the deal is with that color, but trust me, it is purple, like his purple underoos. So it'll match. So that's the Hulk, and he'll be leaving this week. And then the one that Rose had was a bunny rabbit, I believe, and I think it was gray with a pink nose or white with a pink nose, I'm not sure. So I decided that I would send this to match that. And I don't even remember what this yarn is, actually. I think this might have been an Ogo, and the pink was, I don't know, in my stash. I don't know what it was. Probably Red Heart. I'm not real sure. Although it doesn't feel like Red Heart. It feels like something else. I don't have, no, it's not, because you know what? If you look real close, I don't know if you can see it. There's sparkle in the pink. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there is. So I'm not sure what that was, but it's something I had in my stash. And so that's the lovey for Rose. And then there is a finished object in my lap, and I believe this is number 8 of 9. Yeah, pretty sure. Let me figure out which way to turn it. It goes, which way does it go? Which way does it go?
I think that's the phone that you're facing towards you.
I don't think so. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Whatever. Alright. So, this is the top, and it has a green and white border. All of this yarn, yeah, all of it is Karen 1 pound. And this is the first time, hold on, there's the frog, there's the mushy room, and the border. This is the first time that I've ever used Karen 1 pound, up to my knowledge. Definitely the first time I've ever done a whole project or a blanket with it. Really super pleased. It is soft. I want it to be softer, so I'm going to wash it to see if it will relax some. But all of these are Karen 1 pound colors, and I'm sorry I can't tell you what the names are because I'm not familiar. Red Heart, I can usually tell you what I use because I know their colors, but I've never used these before. So there's 3 shades of green in there, and all I did was go to their area where they had the yarn and pick out the colors I needed for this. And this is for my daughter-in-law, and so this is, I think it was 41 or 42 inches by 50. So close to a throw size. I did have to add, lesson learned, I cut and not copied and pasted. I took 2 pixelated pictures and drew them out on paper and fudged them together to make this frog and mushroom meld together. So the frog is all the one pattern completely as it was on Google, and then the mushroom, there was a bigger top. This down here was like a brown underneath, so there was a difference here. Boy, look how that reflects. That's weird. And then the bottom of the mushroom I think was different too, and I wanted it to slant off this way. So I put them together and just kind of played with the pixels a little bit to make the frog sit on top of the mushroom. And she loves frogs and she loves mushrooms, so this is for her for Christmas. And hopefully she will enjoy this and like this. And that's number 8. The other one I have, the next one, is a deer blanket again. But I have chosen to do the original one I chose instead of the one that I've already done for my youngest. I've chosen to do the full body buck. And I have also chosen, believe it or not, I have chosen to do it in a half double crochet like they say to do it. Because it was 58 by 71 blocks. And I was afraid if I did double, A, I wouldn't have enough yarn. B, it would be too big. Much bigger than all the other ones. And I didn't want them to have to put a blanket that size through the washing machine. So, y'all pray. I hope it turns out. I hate to do a half double crochet for any amount of long period of time. This whole blanket is half double crochet. But the good news is it's only 2 colors. It's black and cafe latte. The black is the outline and the cafe latte is the color of the deer. And I have started it. And let me see real quick. I'll see if I can show you. Let's put that one to the side. Maybe I can show you.
That was the first time I'm hearing that she decided to do the half double crochet.
Yeah, I know you was looking kind of odd.
It's like, okay.
Okay, so. It is attached, and I don't want it to come apart. There we go. Okay, so far, this is what I got. That's a string. Okay. So, yep, that's how it looks. That's where we are right now. So, I am about 21 rows in, and or 21 blocks, and it's 58 across and 71 high. So, yep, that's where I'm at. We'll see where I get.
It's almost halfway to the width.
Halfway to the halfway point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it has to be done and ready to go by Christmas, so we shall see. I'm working on it, and it's not difficult. It's just I have problems with half double crochet. I never pull my stitches up far enough, so I get hooked and crooked in that, and have to go back and redo, and that makes me upset, and I don't want to fool with it. But I'm doing it, and we'll see how it turns out. I really don't like a half double crochet corner to corner. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like it. By the end of this, I may be singing a different tune, but as of right now, not a fan. Really not a fan. It's a skinny mini block, and I don't like it. But I've chosen this pattern, and I'm going to stick it through. I've already done this much of it, and I'm going to keep going. And by the end, whether I love it or not, it'll be completed. So we'll see. I don't know. So that's where we stand with blankets. And, well, not quite. There's one other thing. And so, while I was busy trying to declutter my brain after I finished the last blanket, I did pick this up and start another blanket. So this is the Bitty Stripes by Red Heart that I told you I didn't like, that I was going to use as a backdrop for that deer blanket at first because I thought it would be pretty fall foliage. Yeah, that's not fall foliage. This is screaming beach to me. And I have a friend who loves the beach. She loves to stick her toes in the sand in the water everywhere. And she loves to go on cruises. So I think this is, if this is finished for Christmas, this will be her Christmas blanket. Her Christmas present. And if it's not finished by Christmas, it'll be her belated Christmas present. Because she goes to her winter home in a couple of weeks probably. And I don't know that she'll return for Christmas. So I got some time. And I'm not worried about that one because that's a mind fog kind of blanket. I can sit and do that while I'm watching lives, while I'm doing other things, when I get tired of everything else. So it's one of those I can just breeze through. It's what I wish I had done for everybody this year. If I'd have just chosen a couple of favorite colors and made their blankets, they would have been finished months ago. Because I can power through one of those in a week if I really want to do it. A couple of weeks if I'm taking my time, maybe 3. So, but yeah, that's where we stand with blankets. Now, as she's looking at me like, what do you mean you added a 10th blanket? It's okay. It's going to be fine. Next year's going to be different. We're going to talk about next year as soon as I finish these blankets. We're going to talk about what's happening next year as soon as I finish the blankets. So, yep, I have plans. So anyway, it's October and it's time for Halloween trivia. Roll them eyes one more time. One more again. That's a saying in our family. My husband used to work with a boy and he would always say, do that one more again. One more again. So we say that all the time. All right.
Where can you be fined for using silly string on Halloween?
Where can you be fined for using silly string on Halloween?
And can you guess how much the fine is?
I was shocked. Like, really? It's a Dollar Tree thing. $1.25 and you're going to find... No, sir. No. But that's all we have for today. Let us know what you're working on down below. I always enjoy when you guys share. Let us know what you're working on. Are you working on Christmas projects? Are you working on something for you? Are you working on something for somebody else? Are you making donations for the homeless or for whoever you make them for? Let us know what you're doing. And don't forget to be kind because
you don't know anybody else's journey.
Bye.
Bye, guys.